there's just going to be too many strange things happening in April, and so I kind of went through the internet looking at what's going to happen this month. So today's Monday, April 1st, and we have the two holy ritual things going on in the same month, which that's not that big of a deal. I just thought that was kind of odd. But Passover's on the 22nd, and the same thing on the 22nd is Earth Day, which now has become Mars Day, which is, I just think, odd. But they're fooling you. It's not Mars Day. It's just playing a joke. That's funny. But why would the 22nd of April be the Red Day, Mars Day? Well, they plan on sacrificing these cows, the red heifer, probably on Passover, I would imagine. 22nd, Mars Day. I just think that's odd. Another thing that's happening this month, they're creating computers that work off of brain cells or DNA. My video on programming DNA has been scrubbed from the internet by YouTube, so I would bring that up, but I don't want to get this video scrubbed also. So another thing that's happening that we're looking at are these locusts. And we know what plagues of locusts are. It's in the Bible. It's biblical. These two different types of locusts are going to come out at the same time, and this is the first time this has happened since 1803 during an eclipse year. And what's strange about that is in 1803 we had an eclipse. If that isn't odd. But before 1803 we had the Day of Darkness. Now we're talking about locusts, and now we're talking about darkness. It kind of leads, I know these are 200 years apart, but kind of like the plagues of Egypt. So America started with these days of darkness, which wasn't an eclipse. But we did have two eclipses during the Revolutionary War, which again is odd. So now let's go back and look, where are these locusts going to be? Well, they're going to be in the path of the eclipse. I'm not making this up. Okay, so let's get back to the computer. It's going to mimic the brain. It could help unlock the secrets of the mind. It could create advanced AI, and this begins in April. Okay. So during the eclipse, they want to send up 2 rockets, and people have talking about this, or 3 rockets. They're sending up 3 rockets into the shadow of the eclipse to measure temperature differentials and things of that nature. But they did this during the last eclipse in 2023, and I can show you that. Which again, it just gets odd. And here I have a map of all the eclipses that we had. These are total solar eclipses that have crossed all the way across America. And the dates, familiar dates. So I find that odd too. I don't want to make too long of a video. And then another thing that's happening, CERN, and people are talking about CERN. CERN is going to start up on April 8th when Aleister Crowley published his book, The Law, which Aleister Crowley doesn't follow any law, so I don't know why he wrote a book about nothing. But when CERN starts up, and you look at the size of CERN and the new plan for CERN, a new racetrack they're going to make. You see the 1666 and 2666, which is odd. But CERN, people will concentrate on the particle accelerator, which to me doesn't mean anything, because what CERN is truly working on is antimatter. The goal of CERN is to make antimatter bombs. So something more powerful than a nuclear bomb would be an antimatter bomb. So all of this is happening in April, and now I got some video clips to play. We have some very odd things happening in this bridge collapse. I did a video on it already, showing small, bright explosion, like saying there could be electrical, who knows. I just noted that and did a video on that. But here we have obviously edited video of the bridge, and also they edited the black box from the ship, so I'm going to play you a video clip of that.
The NTSB confirmed that they recovered the black box, and 2 minutes of vital information was missing.
At 0124 and 59 seconds, numerous audible alarms were recorded on the ship's bridge audio. About the same time, VDR sensor data ceased recording.
Yeah, only the 2 minutes that we need. Gone, never recorded. Journalist Laura Logan says her sources in the Biden intel agencies have confirmed this was a cyber terror attack.
Why are you coming to the mic telling the country that it's not terrorism when your own intelligence agencies are telling you it is? And I know they are, because I didn't make this up. These are not my words, right? I'm talking to people who are on the inside, some who are on active duty, some who are retired, and everyone, literally, from critical infrastructure in Department of Homeland Security to the intelligence agencies, they know there's no other. This is a cyber attack on a critical infrastructure corridor for the United States.
Yes, all of this is happening.
So all of this is happening. I know the ship didn't wreck. It was close to April, but all of this is happening in April. By the end of April, it's going to be everything's going to change, and I'm going to show you why. Because Russia knows what happened in Moscow, and they are getting their military ready. And this is a sign for America. This is the third eclipse and the last eclipse we're going to have for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and play these clips for you. I just think this is all very interesting. I'll stay on top of it. If something comes up, I'll do another video. But YouTube is blocking me, banning me, censoring me. They turned off my notifications. So we'll see how far this goes.
So Russian investigators said Thursday, quote, investigators have verified information that large amounts of money in cryptocurrency that the perpetrators of the terrorist attack received traced back to Ukraine. The funds were used in preparing the crime. This was done with the help of the United States and the UK. So the US and the UK helped carry out a massive terror attack in Moscow that killed 140 people. And almost simultaneously, a massive cargo ship carrying hundreds of thousands of pounds of hazardous chemicals slams into a Baltimore bridge, closing down the port for months, if not years to come. Some estimates have 5 years. And we learned yesterday that the Pentagon has a number of important fast response ships that are now stuck in the harbor. They can't move. And we need these in case of wars. I love a good coincidence. The NTSB confirmed that they recovered the black box, and 2 minutes of vital information was missing.